Why has this been done in secret? Is it in essence just because, European leaders would have said as one, we don't think this is a good idea?
I think it's hard to say. The assumption you kind of are tempted to make is that Donald Trump was impatient for another kind of diplomatic achievement, and that this may well have been born out of trying to satisfy and assuage that impatience from the boss, from very loyal figures like Witkoff and Rubio and Jared Kushner, his son-in-law, but also possibly out of a sense of hubris. Donald Trump was praised prematurely, many people would say, by a kind of what I think you might call a sort of conga line of sycophantic world leaders who massively overly praised him, gave a sense that he can achieve anything diplomatically, and I think have given him an inflated sense of his own diplomatic peacemaking abilities. And so he sort of got that, and he's now said to Witkoff and Kushner, right, make peace in Ukraine, make this happen. And they have effectively tried to do so by sort of dressing up what are Russian demands for Ukraine's capitulation and dress it up as a peace plan. But it can't go any further diplomatically without Ukrainian involvement and European involvement. I think what's going to be crucial is how the Europeans respond to this. We're going to hear from Kaja Kallas, the EU Foreign Affairs Supreme. I mean, her honest response to this should be, really, are you effing kidding me? I think that's the response of Western diplomats privately, because it is just a rehashed version of the same capitulation demands from Ukraine that have not made any progress diplomatically over the last 3.5 years. I'm sure she'll choose more diplomatic, more pragmatic language. But it's hard to see how you square the circle in terms of what the Americans have cooked up with the Russians and what the Europeans want, and also what the Ukrainians are prepared to accept.
I do wonder if this current corruption scandal does provide a window of opportunity for Volodymyr Zelensky's political opponents, particularly domestic political opponents. I mean, is there a chance that this could hurry about the end of his presidency?
It is a risk. I believe that largely people still consider him to be the legitimate president, though his mandate officially ended in May 2024, but because of martial law, elections cannot be held. And so I think that ultimately the imperative of keeping the country together and keeping the resistance efforts in the name of national unity will still prevail, but it's certainly a delicate political moment of vulnerability, and we're yet to see how President Zelensky will choose to navigate this further.